Alright, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be covering the controversial Cyberpunk 2077. Now, I know there's a lot of drama surrounding this game, but we'll get into that later in the video. I just want to talk about my overall first impressions of the game, and then we'll get into the controversy later. So first and foremost, I want to talk about the story. You play as this character named V, and you create V either male or female. There's even customizations on like the genitals and stuff, which is pretty weird that you go that in depth with the character. But what's kind of disappointing is V's story isn't your story. V's story is kind of set in stone, and even like a lot of actions you have in the main story are not your actions. Like, you'll want to respond a certain way or do something a certain way, and you really can't, like, the options aren't for you. You kind of can say what you want, but it'll kind of lead into the same web of things. It's not like a butterfly effect where it'll affect you later in the game or something like that. Well, so far in the story, I would say. So that was kind of disappointing. I feel like games like Fallout make it seem like it's your game and your story is different from everybody else's, but V's story is V's story, and you're kind of just navigating him or her through it. The combat's cool. I think there's 4 paths you can do. There's stealth, hacking, assault, like weapons, and hand-to-hand combat. And so far I've been kind of hand-to-hand and assault rifle. Well, hand-to-hand and weapons like assault rifles and shotguns and stuff. And that's pretty cool, but the game kind of encourages you to go down that path. Like the quick hacking, I feel like isn't that fleshed out, and I thought it was gonna be cooler with the mods and the upgrades you can assign to a cybernetic person, like maybe shoot rockets out, and you can do that, like shoot rockets out your arm and shit, but it's not like encouraged. Like, it's not really like fully fledged out. So the combat in the game is just it's like a better version of Fallout, I want to say, if I can compare it to anything. And also, it's kind of weird for gameplay wise. At first, it was a first person open world game, and I'm not used to that. So I kind of felt disoriented playing at first. Like, I was getting nauseous, I was getting dizzy and stuff. So what I did was I turned the motion blur down, and I put the field of view to the max setting. And that kind of made the game smooth, easy on the eyes and easy on the motion. Because at first I couldn't even play the game. Like, I was getting so sick playing. And it's kind of interesting. There's no third person option, only when driving vehicles. So that was interesting to say the least. And that's something that definitely takes you time to get used to if you're like me and you're not used to playing first person open world games, which I think the only time I've played before was Grand Theft Auto V, and that was something I dove into like minimally. It wasn't something I played the whole game as. Quests, there's a lot of engaging quests, side quests. The side quests will definitely keep you entertained. And as far as story goes, you're gonna be engaged the whole time. Like, the story keeps you wanting to play the game, and that's the best thing about the game. You just kind of want to see the next story beat. So yeah, overall my first impression of the game is it's a really good game. I wish it was more fledged out in a lot of places, but so far I'm really liking it. For the controversy on the last gen consoles, feel so bad for CD Projekt Red, but you know, it's been in production. There's no excuse. We've had games like Red Dead and Grand Theft Auto with way more world detail than this game, and they're running just fine. So there's really no excuse. It's sad to see. I've never seen a game get pulled except like PT, and that was for a completely different reason. But it's very sad to see that CD Projekt Red is going through this right now, and their game is pulled. And I know they want to get those consoles back for money and revenue purposes, obviously. But yeah, it's very sad to see. It's crazy to see. I've seen a lot of jokes about it and stuff like that in the past, but now everyone's kind of like, "Whoa, we've never seen anything like this." So I feel bad for the people on last gen. I forget when current gen comes out, but like I said, I've been playing on the PC, and I've definitely encountered some bugs. Like, I'll be on a motorcycle and my character will be doing T poses on the motorcycle and stuff like that. I definitely had to restart from checkpoints because my checkpoints got screwed up, and I definitely seen some bugs, but definitely like no crashes for sure. Like, my game hasn't crashed at all yet, which is, I'm one of the lucky ones, because I know for a lot of people, especially on last gen, it would crash. But yeah, it's really a mess of a release, and CD Projekt Red, you guys got to step up. But yeah, that's my first impressions of the game. Sorry the game is going the way it is. I'm enjoying it, but I'm fortunate enough to be playing on a high-end rig, so yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It would definitely help me out. Thank you. Peace.